Hello again. All of that coming up on this week's Re-Scene. We have to talk about Arsenal.
No, we don't.
We do. No?
I don't want
No.
No.
Not even anything? Ross Barkley's debut?
OK, let's talk about Ross Barkley's debut. Big game to come into. I think it's fair to say that it's found it a little difficult. Had a whole hour of the game, hasn't played since May. But that's minutes under the belt, so that's the best news I can come up with.
And we're trying to think of something fun from it. There was this, Antonio Conte post-match. We're trying to keep your spirits up here. There was also this brilliant touch late on from Davide Zappacosta and the goal between Pedro and Hazard early on when everything was fine. That was very nicely and tidily taken. Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't want to talk about it, Ben. So here is a clip against Arsenal to cheer you up.
Well, that was better. And so was Brighton, frankly, including a goal of the season contender, Jace. A brilliant goal.
There will not be a better goal by Chelsea this season, I'm predicting, and possibly in the Premier League. That's right up there. In terms of a team goal, brilliant movement, great finish, and you can see that they really enjoyed that game.
It was 4-0, and Chelsea TV has a mystic Meg. Her name is Frank Sinclair.
If we get a couple before
That's why a
half-time,
hat-trick.
I could see us getting 3 or 4 today,
Right.
and I'm going to go with 4-0.
Top prediction from Mr. Sinclair on wherever they may be, pre-kick-off, I might add. Now, Eden Hazard, 2 goals, Jace, but mesmeric best. He also, he spotted the lad in the crowd who'd asked for his shirt.
Yes, this is something that's creeping into Premier League games. Little kids taking posters like that of A4 paper. It worked. Hazard has seen it, he's gone over, and he's made that little boy's day, and obviously Dad's very happy as well.
Right, now, after the game, Eden took the mic.
It was an amazing game. We scored beautiful goals. Like, as usual,
But it's easy
When
to
we
play,
play
you know.
together,
I want to say the same,
Yeah. When
It's
we
easy to play together,
it's
you
easy,
know.
Now, you may have heard a strange noise in the middle of that. Let's hear it again. We are reliably informed that was Tony Rudiger sounding like Chewbacca.
A bit of Chewy going on there,
Chewy?
yeah. Really odd noise. Don't know how he's done that.
Right, social media from the Brighton game. This is an amazing shot,
This is
Eden's
one of the
second
best
goal, by the way.
photos I've ever seen. Batshuayi just laying down, taking it easy while Hazard does all the work.
He had
And
tripped up, we think, yes, in the
yes,
build-up?
Yes, he did. He tripped up in the build-up to that and spun around. But a brilliant piece of skill from Hazard. It was helped, definitely, by the runner Batshuayi.
Now, this is in the hotel. This is Willian and David Luiz and the...
Too much time on your hands, boys.
I mean, clearly.
Yeah.
The unwilling recipient is Manny. He's one of the physio staff. Still a chance for Willian and David Luiz to be going to Wembley again, and Chelsea may be there even sooner than that, Jason. Unlikely as it might have sounded, the Checkered Trade Trophy.
Yes, indeed. The boys brushed aside Oxford in the week. 3-0 it was. 3 good goals taken as well. So, who knows? Joe Edwards may well be leaving his side out.
What a story that would be. One-legged semi-final only, and the boys drawn to play in that semi-final against Lincoln. Speaking of young players, it's time for...
Game of Notes.
Welcome back to football. Lucas Pearce on after months out with a horrible injury. Back on loan at Fulham where he was last year. Scored against Burton, so well done him. Out in Holland, Mason Mount still doing well for Vitesse Arnhem and randomly, for something to do with the club channel over there, taking around his local coffee shop.
The coffee machine is probably the most used machine I've seen. My mum.
Need a coffee to get through that interview, I think.
For that one. Also at Vitesse, Vinnie Jones and Paul Gascoigne revisited with Chelsea's very own Matt Miazga, Jason.
Yep, don't mark me too closely or I'll do that. Keep away.
It's time for trivia. Now, last week we were talking about a new stadium with the visit to the Amex, and we asked them what, Jason?
OK, the question was, we have played up until that game in 3 new stadiums this season. OK, so the Amex was going to be the 4th. The question was, what were the other 3?
Qarabag, Atletico Madrid and Huddersfield. Well done to Benjamin, Tom and Joshua, the first 3 names we pulled out on that. This week's Triv question concerns the FA Cup, specifically Chelsea here at home in the FA Cup. It is a very long time since anybody stopped the Blues scoring here. I'm not going to tell you exactly how long, because then you can count back. We want to know who scored, who dumped the Blues out here in that game, the last time Chelsea did not score at home in an FA Cup tie. So, it is Newcastle, it is Rafa Benitez.
Yes, it's so important after what happened against Arsenal that we progress to the next round. This does keep our season cup competitions domestically alive.
So does that change his selection?
I don't think so. I think it's a game we wanted to win, had to get through past Newcastle's side that really aren't having a great season. Their squad is under strength. We should be beating Newcastle at home here to progress to the next round of the FA Cup. So, I think as fans, we want to get to the next stage. Who knows, there could still be a Wembley appearance yet.
Certainly could, for young and old Chelsea players. Now, Michy Batshuayi is the subject of our bet with our betting partners William Hill this week. Tends to get starts in the Cups, not always, but also tends to have a pretty good record of scoring goals in them. For him to score in a Chelsea victory was 9-2, but enhanced for you to 5-1. Good luck, Michy. Good luck, everyone. Welcome back, Rafa, but you're not going into round 5. See you next time.
Chelsea hat-trick. Quiet on the burst. A goal for Chelsea. It's Gus Poyet for a second time at Wembley.
Piliqueta looking for Morata. Hazard, 1-1. Oh, brilliant into Alvaro Morata. What a cross from Victor Moses. Oh, beautiful. A Panenka from Eden Hazard.